What's up, duelists? How's it going? Yesterday there was no video because, as you guys can probably tell by my voice, your boy's he's feeling kind of sick. Your boy got the Wook flu from summoning fast. No, I'm kidding. I didn't get the Wook flu, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I'm out here. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so it's gonna be a pretty chill dueling book live kind of vibe. There are a couple things I want to talk about. This Saturday is Pump King of Games, which means, big tournament. Come play. Come try and get your invite. The first place person will get their invite to RBET Rulers on November 19th, and then the highest placing alien deck with minimum 12 alien or A counter cards in their deck will receive an invite as well. So it's going to be a pretty hype tournament. A lot of cool brews are going to show up, I think, for this one. And then a couple other things I want to talk about is on November 12th and 13th, Deck Devastators 2 is happening, which I do plan on playing in. It's going to be a pretty big Edison tournament in the edisonformat.com Discord. There's a link to that in the description below. Pumpkin will be ran in the Format Library Discord. Link to that in the description below as well. Make sure and check those out if you guys want to compete in some free tournaments with some cash prizes, with some potential for invites, with some good players. Honestly, a lot of the best players playing these, so should be fun. Today I'm going to be playing a couple of different decks. I want to try out a couple of different concepts I have for different lists. This is the first one. This is just a Quickdraw deck. This is a Quickdraw deck with some Thunder Kings and a Lila and some Honests in the main. I think it's pretty straightforward. I just wanted something that was a little bit better against Blackwings game one. I think having the Thunder Kings and the Lila and the Honests help you against Blackwings a little bit more game one. One of the biggest issues is this deck does kind of run into Royal Oppression. Lila helps you poke at that, of course, and Honest helps you survive under Royal Oppression with something like a Thunder King or potentially an Ancient Fairy Dragon or Road Warrior backing your board up. So this is the first deck I'm going to play. The second deck I'm going to play, I will show you when we get to it, once I get sick of this one, more or less. Hopefully this deck is good. I don't know if it's good, but it might be good. Who knows? I really like Quickdraw. You know what would make me feel a lot less sick is if every one of you guys watching this liked this video. I want to see what our ceiling is. What our ceiling is at. I had a video recently get like almost 300 likes. We could probably do that. We could probably hit 300, right? That's reasonable. 300 likes? You guys think you could do that? I don't know. I don't know if you can. I've seen close, but I don't know if I've seen the full 300. Okay. This hand is good, actually. This is a really good hand. I cannot complain about this. As long as the 6th card isn't Titanial, then we should be okay. Looks like they're main decking Cyber Dragon and electing to play over 40 cards. I can't say I agree with that. Can't say that that's a good thing, but works out well for them. They milled Plague. Pretty lucky. They're probably playing Lightsworn with just some main board pre. They search Raikou. That's fine. We can go Lone Fire into Dandy and attack the Raikou. I think that's going to be our plan. Yep. It's either that or we're like Raikou attacking, and that's just stupid. So we'll do the Lone Fire into Dandy play. Do we want to get both Lone Fires? I think the answer is yes. As terrible as it is to not get Titanial here. Well, actually, we could get Titanial. I think getting Dandy's better because we get the tokens, but I don't know. Maybe it's better to get Titanial and negate their target effect. Who knows? Dandelion attacks. They're going to decide if they want to pop it or not. Targeting. Oh, okay, they're just going to mill only. Alright. Looks like they milled Aaron, Raikou, and you got to target before you mill. Otherwise, you're milling only. Yeah. That's how it goes, man. I have just one target. You can choose not to target. So you have to choose whether you want to or not before you mill. That's just the way it goes. I'm going to set Deep Prison and pass. If you don't choose your target, oh my god, dude. If you don't choose your target before you mill, that's it. Like in tournament, if you play in one of these events, you didn't choose your target, you mill, that's it. You don't get to go back on it, You've seen information that you otherwise wouldn't have had, and then you don't get to basically undo your mistake. That's just how it goes. Okay, I'm going to pick Rock. I know it may not seem like much, or it may seem like sharking, but like I want to practice like I'm gonna perform. If my opponents are taking back their plays, that's not how my tournament's gonna go. You know what I mean? Okay, cool. This hand also fire, also very, very fire. We could lead on Thunder King, or we could go into Titanial. I think it's probably better to lead on Thunder King in case we're playing against heroes. I want to shut off Stratos ASAP. We'll set the D prison too. We don't really need to set the D prison, but I'm feeling like we need to back up this Thunder King. They could set a Raikou, which would be annoying. Okay, they're going to Typhoon. That does suck, but what can you do? We were always going to be losing to this Typhoon one way or another. Here comes Cyber Dragon. That's got to get negated by Thunder King, unfortunately. We got to stop that. 2 people with main deck Cyber Dragon. Kind of crazy. Okay, now we know about Bottomless because our opponent misclicked, which is unfortunate, but that's just how it's going down. What's the card they set? Well, we drew another Thunder King. That's pretty good. What decks main deck Cyber Dragon and set monsters? Machina. They could set Peacekeeper. In which case, I want to go Titanial to bait out the Bottomless. Either that or we can go into Dandelion and try to play into a potential Raikou. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the potential Raikou, and we're going to go into Dandelion. This gives us the most options. If it's a Peacekeeper, then we don't kill it, which is fine. It's a DD Warrior Lady. Okay, so they're just playing like some sort of light beat deck. That's fine, honestly. This hand's not great, though. Alright, we'll pass. Knowing that they have a Bottomless, our hand's not that great. It is unfortunate they have main deck Cyber Dragons. It's a little bit awkward. We could poke them with Honest here. I think that's a good play. Yeah, let's get some damage in. I know the back row's Bottomless. So we'll bounce the Honest, and then we'll pass. They're going to pass again. Nice. Oh, we drew Raikou. That's really good. I'm going to set that and pass. That's a really good hit for us. One of our Dandelions is gone, which means this Quickdraw is kind of shit. But if we can mill the other one, then we'll be all right. It's not super likely. Okay, they are playing heroes. Interesting. Heroes with main deck DD Warrior Lady. I mean, I suppose it makes sense. Here we'll pop the back row. Mill 3. It was Heavy Storm. Interesting. So they're main decking Heavy Storm in their Hero Beat deck. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm going to be real. All right, how many monsters we got? 5? Beautiful. Let's Pot of Avarice. This is very good for us. Because if we draw Lone Fire, I mean, we could go Lone Fire into Dandy. If we draw Dandy, we could go Quickdraw Dandy. We can just Brain Control, sacrifice their guy if we want to. We can just summon Thunder King into Bottomless. I don't really care if he gets Bottomless. Oh, they're not going to do anything? Alright, sick. Let's attack. Alright, D Prison. So I know one of the cards in their hand is Bottomless. Them not setting the Bottomless is like kind of sus, no lie. I'm going to set 2. This sucks if they have Stratos, but we can't really do anything else. And if they have Stratos, they would have played it on a previous turn. I'm like 99% certain. Okay. They're going to bounce their dude. That's cool too. I don't really get that, but that's fine. Alright, well, it's going to be another honest poke from us. Hopefully getting in some damage. Nice, cool. It's a pretty slow grind game from both players. We're both playing like pseudo spirit monsters. It's kind of funny. I don't know why they bounce their Ocean. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Oh, that's awkward. What does that deck set? It's gotta be like DD Warrior Lady, right? Oh, we don't need to do anything. We can just pass. It could be Snowman Eater too, which would be annoying. I don't know what we need to do here. Oh, that's really good. That's really, really good. We can set that in Vibe. That's a great draw. Raikou's so good in these sort of like stalled out board states. This is fine. Okay, they're going to bounce their Honest. Sure. Here comes Neos. Alias. Sure. Attack. Sure. Damage. Okay, cool. So this guy's gonna flip. This is gonna hunt down. I think we just pop the back row, honestly. I don't think we care all that much. Nice. Cool. I mean, dust shoot would have been fine here, but it's all good. It's all good. We can wall this guy out with a bunch of different guards. Not too worried. We could also just brain it. Brain into beatdown mode. They're going to activate Future Fusion. That's a-okay. This can send their second copy of Ocean and another copy of Alias, I'm assuming. Either that or they have another water in their deck. But I think it's going to be Alias Ocean. Snowman. Okay, they got main deck Snowman. They're teched out. They got DD Warrior Lady, they got Snowman, they got Cyber Dragon, they got Heavy Storm in the main. This list looks kind of alright. I mean, doesn't look too bad. Alright, well. We know they have Honest. I guess. Man, this is actually kind of tough. Can we kill them? That's the real question. So if we storm, that's 1900, 4700, 5400. We're just shy of killing them. How unfortunate. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, can we kill them in another way? So if we go quick draw, pitch, Lone Fire, debris back, Lone Fire. That's 24, 31, 5,000. That's less damage. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go summon Thunder King and try to play through this guy's back row using Honest. Okay, so they have two bottomless. Interesting. All right, there goes our Thunder King. That does kind of suck. But that's okay. That's okay for us, I think. I think next turn we'll do some stuff. Yeah, next turn we'll have the play. Alright, Future Fusion has one turn. They're going to attack. I am going to deprison. If I get sparked, I get sparked, you know. Yep, looks like they had it. Alright. But that's fine. I mean, if they set another back row, I've got Storm. So, they're going to Rhoda. This may be for Stratos. Yep. So they've got Honest, Stratos, 3 unknown. Do they have Ocean still? Oh, the Honest, Stratos, Ocean. We know 3 of their cards. We're about to know 4 of them. If they set a back row, then that's really good for us, basically. Because we should be good to just win, I think. I don't even know. What is even happening here anymore? I can grab Alias. Okay. That's cool. There's another back row. Sick. Sangan. Ooh, what does that do for us? Sangan's kind of good. Because, like, next turn they're just going to go... Guy. We have to storm this turn, basically. So I'm going to. We have to do this turn. They might solemn this if they have it. But if they solemn it, they die. Well, they didn't book. Can we deal lethal? We still can't. It's so ugly. Will we be able to deal lethal next turn? That's the real question. If we find Dandy. Oh, yeah. If we find Dandy, we should be able to kill next turn. Right? Maybe not through Honest, specifically. So if we go Titanial now, 1,000 over the Stratos, they go to 48. Next turn we can brain the Alias, normal summon Debris. That's still not, and Quick Draw's game. Okay, cool. Cool, yeah. So we should go for Titanial now. We should go for Titanial now. Oh, we milled Titanial. Fuck, dude. Oh, I'm fucking up. That's fine, though. We'll just grab Dandelion. And this should be okay. I mean, this is not ideal by any means, but I definitely messed this up somehow. I forgot we milled Titanial. In which case, we never really had a shot at going for game anyway. Huh. Damn, that was really stupid. We had the 2-turn kill set up. I just kind of fucked it up a little bit. It's fine, though. They'll kill Dandelion. We can Black Rose. We can drill, and then we should be okay to win the game. Like, I don't think we're losing this game by any means. But it is annoying that this is our predicament now. They could also clear all our tokens, which would be annoying. Okay, here's Ocean. Makes sense. Attack. We're going to get tokens. Cool, cool, cool. Attacks a token. Removes a token. Alright, and they have 2 new back row? You're telling me they have Alias, Honest, and they have 2 new back row. Okay, one of them's a bluff. One of them's like an e-call or something. Boy, is that annoying. Alright, here's the plan. We go for Black Rose Nuke. They can't interrupt it with anything that isn't Hero Blast. They could have Hero Blast, though. That would be fucking annoying. Yeah, they could have Hero Blast. Alright. Let's just go for it, man. Let's just go for it. Because if they Hero Blast here, at least we can make drill still. I'll try to blow up the field with Black Rose. Nice. That's so good. Okay. Now we make drill. I think we just pitch Honest. We don't really need it. Sangan's better at this point. Yeah, this should be game. There's very little they can do here. I knew one of their set cards was a bluff too. This guy just got read into the different dimension, man. We know their hand is... Well, I guess we don't know Ocean anymore. We know... Oh, I fucking forget. What is this? Oh, Alias? I'm going to bottomless this in case they have Spark. They're thinking here pretty hard. Yeah, they got the Spark. They have to do it. I mean, they don't have a choice. Otherwise, they're just kind of screwed. Nice. Cool. Hell yeah. That's fucking based. That was fucking clean. That was actually a really clean win. I need the dusts for this matchup. I think DD Crow's pretty good in this matchup too. It's better than most people think. You definitely need the dust. I don't think we need Starlight Road. Doesn't really do anything. I don't think we need Dust Shoot either. Everything else is like... We could board in the Vortexes and the Night Assailant. That's not a bad plan. I do like Crow if they're on Hero Blast. And I'm assuming with that build, they are on Hero Blast. Although we did see a lot of tech. Like, we saw Snowman Eater. We saw Future Fusion. We saw Heavy Storm. We saw DD Warrior Lady. We saw a lot of different stuff. So I'm not really sure. I don't hate the third D-Prison either, because as long as you just keep their monsters banished, then you're fine. It's a pretty good matchup for Pot of Avarice. I think most of our cards are pretty good in this matchup. I think the worst cards are probably like one Quickdraw. We don't really need Drill. He's really hard to resolve. I don't know how good like Ryko is in this matchup, or Hamster. Like, Hamster's obviously good against Stratos and shit, but like it's pretty mid against Alias and whatever going second. So I'm kind of down to swap one out for a Cyber Dragon. And then maybe try to get in some of these Crows in the Cyber Dragon. Our main deck is already really, really well suited to deal with this deck, I will say. The only issue is going to be skill drain, really. If that's something we have to deal with. Skill drain's going to be tough if they're playing it. I kind of want to side out the other hamster for the Cyber Dragon. Or like, I don't know, like one hamster, one Raikou, and bring in Cyber Dragon. Maybe bring in the DD Crow. But I think it's neither here nor there. We're just going to resubmit. I think our main deck's pretty good against Heroes. I predict Heroes to be one of the most popular decks at both Pumpkin and Deck Devastators, so our deck does a pretty good job of dealing with it, I think. There's Emergency Call. I can grab Stratos. Maybe the Honest are what I should have sided out. They're a little passive. This should grab Ocean. No, grabbed Alias. Interesting. That tells me they probably have ways to utilize the Alias. Which means we're on set Dandelion, set Bottomless, set Mystical Space Typhoon, and pass. If they summon the Alias, we Bottomless. Both of our other cards don't mind being destroyed, so we should be okay. Yeah, here comes the Bottomless. They're going to chain Spark, targeting the monster. I'll say okay. It's going to destroy this. We're going to get 2 tokens. They're going to attack a token and pass. They might set another back row. Who knows? They did set another back row. So I think the new back row is the Hero Blast. They generally don't set it on the first turn of the game. So we'll go after the new back row. I think that's the Hero Blast. Oh, Solemn. Very nice. Very nice. Good to clear that for sure. Now we could Black Rose set D-Prison. That's pretty good. That gets us to 3 monsters and Great for Avarice too. We could also make Stardust, but that does lose to D-Prison from the opponent. I kind of like the Black Rose play because it just guaranteedly clears both their cards. We'll try it. We'll try it. Okay, here comes Dandelion. Man, what are the chances it's a Bottomless versus what are the chances it's a D-Prison? I think we'll just make a Stardust. I'm going to take a gamble here. If this pays off, it's much better for us. We don't even have to attack. That's the thing, is we don't even have to attack. I'm going to, but we don't have to. Okay. Damage Scepter. They have Shrink? The fuck? Alright. Well, now we know about that, I suppose. That's fine. Black Rose would have been better, but we didn't know about Shrink. Alas, here we are. Here comes Dinah. That's fine. Neither of these cards really matter, but the Stratos is kind of a thorn in my side. I think I may D-Prison the Stratos. Yeah, that makes more sense. Cool. Ooh, that's pretty good. We'll T-set and we'll pass. They can't like Miracle or anything while they're dying us here, so there's that. I still may D-Prison it, who knows. Looks like they're on every tech card in the book. This is kind of crazy. They've got Dinah, Nobleman, Shrink. I wonder if they're playing like Singleton or something. I wonder if I should D-Prison this. I probably should in case I draw Caius. I'll be pretty happy if I D-Prison this. Also Lone Fire. So yeah, I will D-Prison it. That's another reason why I'd be happy to D-Prison it. Cool. We'll run it back. Royal Oppression. Dude, they really have everything. Holy shit. That's unfortunate. Suppose we pass. That is a lot of weird tech. Okay. Here's Alias. Unfortunate. Unfortunate circumstances all around. Thunder King's pretty good. We can at least force an Honest. If they have it. pass priority. Pass priority. They're going to use honest. Okay, cool. We're going to take 1900. Main phase 2. We'll avarice. Let's see if they have crow too. That'd be so funny. Cool. It'd be so funny if they had all this tech and still had a crow too. I'm like thinking about it. I'm like, that'd be pretty silly, wouldn't it? We'll just set torrential and pass. We don't need to get too crazy here. If they summon another monster, we can just torrential them. And if not, we can just charge for Raikou and chill. We could even charge for Lila. Pop Royal Oppression. That's a pretty bad draw. Alright, well, middle 3. We hit Dandy. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I think we're going to grab Lila in the case that they have another knock. I think that's the plan. Alright, they're going to negate that. We'll go Lila, activate, pop their Royal Oppression, end phase, mill 3. Cool. Well, we milled our second avarice, which sucks. But we're vibing. We need to find something else here pretty soon. Or else we're going to be in a bad spot. They must side out the Snowman Eaters for some of these cards. Some of these cards give us a real headache, like Dinah and shit. Here's Rhoda, okay. Rhoda, grab Ocean. Oh, grab Alias, interesting. They must have sided out DD Whirly. They're going to summon it. We're going to torrential. Are you serious? Bruh. Yeah, you gotta say something. You gotta say something before you go back. Yeah. I mean, like, I hate being a shark in this position, but it's like, you normal summon the guy. Like, you can't just normal summon him and then go back, you know what I mean? Alright, whatever. We'll set the Raikou. Alright, cool. Cyber Dragon, that's fine. If they have skill drain 2, then we're getting fucked here. I think we have to pop the back row and just hope to draw something. There's another Royal Oppression. Cool. Yeah, we just have to draw something here. That's not going to do it. I think we're dead. Yeah, I think we're just dead. They should just summon another monster here. They'll attack for 1800. We'll take 1800, and then we'll see what they want to banish. I want to see what they're prioritizing or what they're thinking before we go to the next game. They're going to banish Dandelion. They're also going to banish Lila. Interesting. Okay. And then Cyber Dragon attacks. We'll go to the next game. Thankfully, that little mistake didn't end up costing them. What are we going to do, though? I think we want more dudes. I think we want less Cyber Dragon and like more like board clear stuff. Because Royal Oppression is a pain in the ass. You're totally cool, dude. No, that's super respectable. Respectable. You stuck to your mistake. That's totally chill. I think we cut. What are we cutting? This is tough. Man, I don't want to cut Quickdraw, but it looks so bad. I think we have to. Didn't look like they were on like skilled range shit. Maybe it's not DD Crow. We have yet to see a Hero Blast. And they're on a ton of tech. Maybe they cut the Hero Blasts for the tech. Huh. I kind of want the second Vortex. I'm not sure what I'm cutting for it. And maybe it's Gores. Nah, Gores is insane. This is a really hard one. This is a really, really hard one. I really want the second Vortex. I think I'm going to cut Solemn. As crazy as that sounds. I think I'm going to cut Solemn. I don't want to pay life points. They're going to be attacking us a lot. And I don't really want to pay life points early or be forced to. Okay, this looks good. This looks good. We can go Lone Fire into Titanial. We can set a couple of cards. And then we can be chilling. I think we just set D-Prison, actually. Maybe we set both. I'll set both. If they have Heavy Storm, that sucks, but what can you do? What can you do? This card's pretty hard for them to get over, I think. Back row. Back row. Alright, well, let's hit the first back row. That's the D-Prison, so that's the Titanial out. We don't have to attack this, but I'm going to. If it's DD Warrior Lady, then okay. Dyna works. Dyna works. We don't have to set anything, but I'm going to set Raikou. I want to pop their back row. I just want to clear all of the things in our way. Just keep the board clear and maybe land a Gores. Here's Alias. That's totally chill. Attack. Go to damage. Let's see what they got. They're thinking here. They might have a Spark. Okay, they don't. This is going to pop, I think, the back row. Nice. Huge W for us. Alright, lots of dudes in our grave. Avarice would be fantastic. New back row is probably the Spark. We'll just set Raikou and pass again. Nothing too serious. Don't want to set the Dust Tornado quite yet. We don't want it to be dead and then be locked out of our Gores, basically. Okay, here comes Rhoda for Stratos. That can pop our back row. That does suck. I'd rather them not do that, but there's not much we can do. There's Summon. No Solemn. And then we'll see which effect. Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. We can deprison the monster that attacks second, basically. Okay, yeah, we'll flip this guy, activate, pop the back row. Middle 3. Interesting. They're going to attack. We're going to deprison. This is good too, because it means they can't just like little poke us with Stratos to play around Gores. Also E-Call. Interesting. I probably would have set the E-Call here if I was them. Or maybe even set it before the attack. Which is kind of a silly thing to do. I'm going to T-set and I'm going to pass. I think is the move. I'm not sure what Sangan's going to search though. That's the thing. I'm going to go damage. Got to represent the guy at all times. Sangan is probably going to grab us. Probably Debris. Probably just the best thing we can get. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and dust. Torrential, interesting. They really have all the different stuff in this deck. Okay, debris time. We'll see if they have honest. Actually, should I just black rose? Nah. Let's go Ancient Fairy. This card's pretty good. Attack over the Alias. Alright. Cool. Main phase 2. We could set Torrential, but I don't really want to. I think we just chill. They could have Cyber Dragon Alias, gets them out of this situation, but then it walks them right into Gores, which is good for us. Kinda. Oh wow, do they have their own Gores? That's interesting. Well, let's find out. They do. They have their own Gores. It's kind of cool. Well, we can set Trooper, set Torrential, and pass. I think is the move. Worst case, next turn I can flip Trooper. Okay, here I will Torrential. Nice, we got him. That was a good move. Oh my god, and Avarice was the draw. Very nice, very nice. We should be taking over control from this point. Okay, what are we targeting with Avarice? Debris, Thunder King, Raikou. Debris, Thunder King, Raikou, Lila, Sangan. There we go. I think that's the right move. I could be wrong, but I think it's the right move. So we go Debris, Thunder King, Raikou. We go Lila. Fucking dude, DB is so cursed. Lila, Sangan. Okay, cool. There we go. Draw 2. Nice. We hit Lila. That's pretty good. We could go Lila Break. Or we could just go Lila Attack. I think Lila Attack is better. I don't think they have a way to stop this. Yeah. Do I want to set Mirror Force? I don't think I want to set Mirror Force. I think we just pass. I don't think we want to set anything. This has been a tricky match, no cap. This has been pretty tough. I think we've done a good job of like controlling the game in game 3, but he could still slip away. We're like a Miracle Fusion away from just like really struggling here. Well, there's Alias. Okay. I'm getting a message from one of the watchers. If you see me playing a game, please don't message me. Please don't message me while I'm playing a game. I'm never going to read your message. I'm never going to answer it. It's kind of like unless, you know, of course, like unless something crazy has happened or if like messed up or something, don't message me. All right, so we can attack here for 17. Can't really stop that, can they? Will Lila break the back row at this point? So we're just gonna like set up for a game shot next turn. We'll mill 3. And then pass. This game worked out really well for us. I'm pretty happy with it. Banisher of the Radiance. That's fine. I don't really have to Mirror Force this, so I'm not going to. We can threaten 3 different lethal attackers. We know they don't have Torrential anymore. They could still have Mirror Force, which would be annoying. So we'll flip, activate, target Banisher, pop that guy, normal summon Debris, activate, target Trooper, grab back Trooper. So in the case we get Mirror Force, at least we're drawing 1 here. And if we don't get Mirror Force, then we win the game. GG's. GG's. Respectable opponent. Very powerful. Very powerful opponent. But we were able to take it down with our light Quickdraw Dandy Warrior deck. That was pretty fun. We were able to side out the Quickdraws to deal with Royal Oppression. We were able to keep up the pressure, control the game in Game 3, and pretty much stay ahead the whole time, no matter what they had, thanks to our spot removal. And then the powerful Pot of Avarice plus Gorge combination to ensure that we can never fall behind. All right, different deck time. I think it's time for a different deck. That was a fun match. It was a long match, but it was a fun match. Very interactive, very competitive. This is the second deck I'm going to be playing today. This is a Kristyasworn deck. This is a Kristyasworn deck that we've been kind of labbing a little bit back and forth, me and ProStorm. My sideboard is not super optimal here, but it seems alright enough. We're going to give it a go. We've been testing out Hamster, Raikou, Celestia in the deck. I personally don't think it's that good, but it's worth trying out, honestly. Also, I do kind of miss the third DD Warrior Lady, but as you can see, we're already really tight on space. I would like to fit the third Kristya in here, but it kind of breaks a little too much. And I would also, I don't know, you could maybe cut a Dialk. You could maybe make an argument for cutting a Dialk, but Dialk is just so good. It's literally a god card in this deck, so I don't know. You could also make an argument for cutting a Celestia. It's not the weirdest thing you could cut here. Maybe a recharge. 3 recharge is probably not enough or too much. Actually, you know what? What if we cut a recharge? What if we go up a card, actually? What if we go up a card and add a Lila? Is that the craziest thing? Now we have 8 targets for our 3 recharge. All right, cool. Let's try this. This seems fine. 42 cards is pretty bad, but no, there's really no but. It's just pretty bad. It's kind of lazy deck building, but I'm not really in the right headspace to make tactical stuff. Deck contains under 40 cards. You're going to get rejected for that one, buddy. Get easy rejected. All right, we're going to play against the Punk. Good luck, have fun. Punk, motherfucker. Okay, what are we doing? We got to pick rock, paper, scissors. Oh, shit. Man, that's tough. He's probably picking rock. He picked paper. Rare. I'm going to pick rock now. He'll probably pick scissors. He seems kind of like a dude who will pick scissors. He strikes me as a scissors type of guy. I like his sleeve plus avatar combination. No, he went rock next. Okay. Well, we could go back to paper, but I hate doing that. We could go to scissors, which I don't mind. And we could also just go back to... Let's just go back to paper. I think he's going to go double rock. Yeah. Okay, nice. I had a read on the opponent here. I had a read that he was going to go double rock. That was my tactical read. Opening hand is phenomenal. This is so good. So the opening with these decks is always difficult. It's always difficult to get just right. I think what we want to do to get our engine online is actually... I want to get access to a Dialk at some point, but not till later. I think we're going to set Hamster, and we could set Heavy Storm here. Our hand deals with back row really well, so if they trade like a Typhoon or they're heavy with our heavy, I'm not that upset with it. And best case scenario, we actually get a 2-for-1 with our heavy. Yeah, so this is okay, because we've got Raikou and Space Typhoon and Book of Moon. 3 cards that play us into back row pretty effectively. That's kind of the worst case scenario for us here. That's kind of the worst case scenario. But it's okay. We still have Book of Moon, which will help us deal with the inevitable Stardust Dragon. Or we could just go Shining Angel. So it's not really that big of a deal. They're going to be able to grab Flamvel Magician from their deck. Damn, I wish I could draw like this while playing Flamvels. But hey, what are the chances? I also fucking hate hamstering this deck because, like, I just set a card that's not a fairy. So my engine is not online. So I'm a turn behind from dealing with the Stardust Dragon. Whereas if I had just set a Shining Angel, I would have been right on time for dealing with this. We just fetched DD Warrior Lady straight away. Okay. Another back row. 2 back row. Wow, okay. Very interesting. Interesting choice from the opponent. Alright, so we're just going to book the Stardust. Not going to worry about it too much. And then I'm going to flip the Raikou and I'm going to pop the Stardust. They let it resolve, which means they don't have Solemn, I think. Yep. There goes the Stardust. Cool. I think we're going to leverage our Raikou and our Space Typhoon. They're going to call. We're going to chain Space Typhoon. Get that shit out of my fucking face right now. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I could have used my Honest, but I'd rather save it. 200. Nice. Cool, cool, cool. Now we could set a Shining Angel, get our shit online, but I think I'm just going to set another Raikou. Yeah, I think that's right. They got a Magician? Cool. If they attack the face-up Raikou, I'm like big chilling with that. I'll just let it die. I'd rather save my Honest for a Rekindling Resolution. Damn, they got a lot of back row. That shit is annoying. Oh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. All right. First things first, pop the back row. Mill 3. Oh, we milled a Krystya. Fucking hell. Huh. Damn. At least we can banish it and then go get the Elk. So I think we're going to go Angel Crash. We're missing a little bit of damage here. They're going to Solemn the Angel. Well, that's weird. Why would you do that? That puts me to 4 fairies. That's such a bad play, I think. Well, I guess if I'm going to 4 fairies anyway, then it doesn't really matter. But that's a really bad play, by the way. I think we will banish the Krystya, and I think we will banish the DD Warrior Lady and Special Summon Soul. They are super fucking low now. They're going to take 800 this turn. Oh, they're just going to quit. Damn, dude, you weren't even dead. You weren't even... What the fuck, man? You're just going to leave the duel? No good luck, have fun. No anything, nope. God damn, that's annoying. Alright, well. Maybe if you don't want to play Fire Dog deck, then it's understandable. The Flamvel deck is actually very bad against the Fairy deck, all things considered. So I think, regardless of having the hamsters, this deck beats the fuck out of the Flamvel deck. So it's not really like a close matchup or anything. Their whole deck revolves around like battle tricks and shit, and they just run into a DD Warrior Lady and everything just begins to fall apart. We'll wait for him to come back. Let's see if it's just a connection thing. Something tells me it's not, given the preemptive concession plus 45 seconds of being gone sort of vibes. The sideboard I'm not so sure on, but I've heard Decree Consecrated Light is a forbidden combo against Blackwings, in which they have very few outs. As long as you have an additional source of pressure, in which this deck is very capable of providing. This deck also it doesn't deal the best with Deck Devastation Virus, but you do have the double Decree to maybe try and negate it. I think that's kind of the selling point, but at the same time, I kind of prefer the other build because you have Call and you have Return as well. So I don't really know about that one. Hey, he's back. 3 seconds. Back with 3 seconds. No. No. He just decided to leave. That was depressing. Alright, let's go try to get another game, I suppose. Hopefully we don't play against Flamvel. think this might be the last one for me today. I'm feeling pretty under the weather, guys. I'm feeling pretty sick, I'm not going to lie. I need to get some rest. Good luck, have fun. They're picking rock. They didn't. God, that's annoying. All right, they've got Obelisk Sleeves and Light and Darkness Dragon. They're for sure playing Frogs, which is a terrible matchup. Also, don't ask me, is this for a video? I'm never going to answer that question. Ever. Yeah, it looks like they're playing Frogs, which, that's tough. We'll just set a Raikou and pass. Unfort. Unfort. No. Charge the Light Brigade. Okay, sure. Charge with Rhoda means Vayu deck? That's interesting. They just did nothing turn 1. Wonder what that means. Well, we have mind control for that. So, what is the plan? Yeah, I suppose we mind it. It's not getting much better than that, right? I'm going to say flipping to check. It's the Raikou. Beautiful. Okay. At this point, we go Shining Angel, attack. If they have Gores, we can double pop. More likely, though, we're just going to flip. Declare, target itself, blow up, mill 3. Very nice. We'll set the Book of Moon, and we shall pass. So we have Raikou Celestia, we have Honest, we have Shining Angel in play. We're in total control of this game. However, that's annoying, but triple Book of Moon, baby. That's why you play it. That's why you play it. No Caius for you. No Caius for you. Alright, just a set monster. That's probably a Vayu if we're being real. If they had a Raikou, they would have set it the first turn. But that being considered, or that being the case, I'm still just going to flip pop. I need to show damage. Yeah, it wasn't a Vayu, it was a Plague, but you get the idea. We're just going to shove damage with both. I need to get in some chip shots here. They have Gores, they do not. Alright, so Plague is an issue. Plague is an issue for a couple of reasons, but maybe we can make something happen. Hopefully we don't just get like Dark Armed OTK. That'd be the worst case scenario. Here comes Plague. Sure. They could summon an Armageddon Knight. That'd be pretty good. That'd probably be their best summon. Because it'd shuffle away their card. Oh, it's just going to be Caius. That's fine. Caius can target the Angel. That does suck, but it's a 1-for-1, right? We'll go ahead and take 2200 here. I don't think we need to spend our Honest to clear this Caius. I'm going to clear it by natural means with the Raikou. Well, that's a little awkward. But what can you do? Hopefully don't mill the third. Nice, we didn't. Cool. 200 direct. Set the hamster. They're draw locked. We should be good to win this one. Even if we draw the third Raikou, we should be good to win this one. Here's Sangan. Fucking shit, man. Be honest this. If we honest this, do we win next turn? No, we don't. We'll just take 800. That's annoying, but what can you do? Alright, flip hamster. Special the third Raikou. Now the last hamster is dead. We could summon Honest. And they pretty much know about Honest at this point, so there's that. The only issue is if they've sandbagged Gores. But even then, I think it's good just to get damage across. Because we have brain control. So they're going to take 100. They're going to search for like a Vayu or a Gale or some shit. Who knows? I'm going to grab Hamster. Okay. So, setting Hamster into Raikou is not very good, obviously. But they got to do what they got to do. We're going to set book as well. We just need to not die this turn, and then we can brain control kill them. That's the plan. It could have searched Armageddon Knight. That wouldn't have been too bad. Actually, I think Armageddon Knight was probably the best search. They're going to Burial into Dark Arm, priority pop the Raikou. Most likely. Sure. Either that or they're going to stack for Plague and go for another Caius. Which is also fine. Because then... Are we going to book the Caius? I think we are. They have Hamster. So I think we're going to book the Caius here. New back row. Interesting. Well. Interesting. Very interesting. Mirror Force and Torrential have not yet reared their ugly head. I think the best plan is to proc that, maybe? We could also keep them off Dark Armed. We know they have Hamster, one unknown. And they've draw locked themselves. I think we'll just send with the Hamster and see what's up. Okay, interesting. Huh. This is not ideal situation. We'll pass. That back row is annoying. Alright. Oh, that's a really good draw. Okay. Well. We can summon DD Warrior Lady. Let's see what they got. They have Bottomless. Okay. I guess we just switch the Hamster. Pass. We're most likely going to Herald pitch Celestia. I think is the plan. Okay, here comes Allure. That's fine. Hopefully they don't hit Dark Arm. Well, Dark Arm wouldn't be the worst, but it's just potentially going to kill us. That's the issue. I think. Misclick. Okay. Okay, here comes Gale. That's fine. Sure. Unfortunate this isn't game. Well, couple of options. We know one D prison is gone. I still like Nova Summoner attack. Nice. That worked out well. Okay, cool. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Checking Graveyard. Probably has Dark Armed Kappa. Let's send with the Nova. 2-turn clock. Now if they ever attack, they're dead to Honest, which is excellent. That was kind of a tense one. It's kind of a tense one, but we were able to piece it together. I think this is not even a good summon here. They're just going to pass. That's fine. We can just attack and then Honest kill them. We don't need to get too creative. Forgot you had the Honest. I don't know if he knew I had the honest. I don't remember if he knew that or not. Either way, I don't know if Consecrated Light's good in this matchup. This is one of those weird matchups. I don't know what's good in this matchup. I mean, Kristyasworn Decree is probably fucking insane, right? Like, that's probably just the best thing you can do. DD Crow prevents the stupid value deck dev shit, so we'll bring those in too. I think going second Hamster is quite bad. We're going to side one out. Do like Dialk. We'll side out a Soul. Side out one Celestia. Well, we can't really afford to side out too much Lightsworns because of our recharge engine, which we didn't see that game, but makes sense because we have 42 cards. Honestly, we could side out Gores. Maybe we need to leave the Soul to have grave control. Maybe we just side out both Hamsters when it is one Celestia. We'll try this. We could also try Cyber Dragon. Actually, Cyber Dragon's probably good. We're going to side out one recharge. And maybe one Dialk. Yeah, this is probably good. Maybe we're supposed to leave recharge plus Celestia just so like we have the turbo play, but yeah, this is kind of my issue with these cards, right? They're just dead. Here comes Allure. What are they going to banish? Banish value, sets a monster, sets a back row, passes the turn. Nice. That's exactly why we added in Cyber Dragon. So we could special summon it, then beat over Raikou. We'll attack here. What's it going to be? D-Prison. Interesting. Well, we don't have to set anything else. We don't even have to play anything else. I'm just going to pass. We got Brain Control Valley. We got Shining Angel, Honest. We've got Solar Recharge. We don't got to play anything else. DD Crow. Interesting. I just thought of something funny. Do you guys think of it too? I just thought of it. This is kind of funny. Hey, it works. Nice. They didn't mill anything good either. That's pretty good for us. Alright. Next turn we can Brain Control Cyber Valley. We still have all our good cards. I could have set Recharge to bait this shit. Here comes Sirocco. That's fine. Again, Brain Control Cyber Valley, probably just fine. Nice. Passing the turn is beautiful for us. That's really good, actually. We're going to recharge first in case we draw a Space Typhoon. Or in case they want to Solemn. Okay, cool. Draw 2, mill 2. Not great. These are not the best draws. But suppose I'll normal summon Cyber Valley. See if they've got anything. If I get fucking owned by that one card now, I'm going to feel pretty silly. But we'll try to find a book or a decree for defense. Nice, there's a decree. I'll just set that and pass. We could have got owned by deck dev there as well. Potentially. That could have been bad. Alright. Shining Angel time. Keep it pretty simple. 1400, pass the turn. Let's see if they can beat this. Looks like they can. That's pretty bad. That's the worst case scenario for us. Attacks first, Kaya second, banish the back row. Yeah, we're dead. That's really bad. That was the worst case scenario for us. How unfortunate. Alright, let's mill one fairy. Never mind. That was stupid. Well, I'll charge for Raikou. Set right, go pass. We're probably just dead. I mean, realistically, there's nothing we can do now. I milled 2 fairies. I needed to mill 1. Just unlucky. I hate this deck. I hate fucking the Lightsworn shit. It's so bad. It's like so inconsistent. You have no control over your shit. I don't know. Yippers. What are they going to do? Pitch? Sure. Let's see what they pitch. Oh, they pitched Kaiku? Okay, that's not bad. We're not just dead. I mean, we're dead if they have Burial or Return, which they have to, right? Because they haven't played either of their back row. That Brain Caius was fucking whack. That was a worst case scenario for us. And unfortunately, our back row aren't real in this matchup, so. I see. Well, we're dead on board. Okay. Let's make him do it. Alright, they got us. Okay, next game. Yeah, that was whack. I think the Lightsworn stuff is really bad. I'm going to see if I can side it all out. Let's see. Is there a way I could side it all out? Like at least the recharges and the charge. And I could bring in Hamster. Damn, that was whack. Consecrated Light might be okay. Yeah, it might be okay. It's a little bit high risk in this matchup, though. I don't love it. Thunder King is good because it stops Dad and the Plague plays, which are the hard things for us to deal with. I think going first, I would rather have the Thunder Kings than the Cyber Dragons. And I do want this Hamster somewhere. I'm just not sure where. I think maybe over Gores. We just have as many starters as possible. Hopefully this is going to be good enough. This will be a hard matchup to win regardless. Just because this build does not do well against that build. At least I don't think it does. This hand's interesting. We're just going to set Hamster pass. We could get boned by like special Kaya stuff, but there's very little we can do about that kind of thing. Unfortunately. Even something like Set Right Go here is pretty bad for us, which is funny. Yeah, that's pretty bad. They're not even going to attack. Interesting. All right. Okay. Turn 1. That's going to happen. That's just going to happen. I have a plan. It's not a good one. I have a plan. We'll see if it works. 2,000. Hopefully this guy just goes the distance. So that was 1 out of 3. If we hit a 4th fairy, then we're okay, I think. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, we might be alright here. It just depends. That's fucking annoying. Are they pitching Gale? That don't make sense. Unless they have Dark Arm, this doesn't make sense. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't really make sense. Okay, cool. And then take 1,700. Yeah, unless they have Dark Arm, this was probably worse than just summoning the Gale, right? Alright. That was 2 out of 3. If we had drawn a fairy there, I think we would have won the game. As it stands, though, we're probably dead on board. So, just unlucky sequencing. Unlucky random shit. Happens some percentage of the time. Kind of whack. But what can you do? We build the deck in such a way that it works like this, and as a result, we're just kind of dead. If they don't have another dark monster, then they're not really threatening anything. This is 42. They need 1100. If they have hamster, that's game, right? No, they need 2100. Okay, so they don't have another dark monster. Otherwise, they would have won. This is fine then. If we just... Damn, that's so unlucky. Unlucky. GG's. That was really unlucky. If we had just hit another fairy, I think we would have won. Which is lame. Either that or they were sandbagging brain and it wouldn't have mattered, but... Yeah, I don't like this build. I think it's bad. I think you need the traps. I don't think Royal Decree brings anything to this deck. Like, I don't think you care about trap cards with the other deck. As cool as they're like hamster into Celestia sounds in theory, you saw the last game. They attack into your hamster. They're not going to play into Celestia because they're not even going to play into the Raikou. So they're not going to give you targets for the Celestia anyway. So it's not a good like 1-2 punch really in a sense. Celestia is much better, I think, indexed with like Lila and like fucking Call of the Haunted, where like you can surprise someone with it, or like a deck where you can like return back cards and then sack for Celestia. That makes a little bit more sense to me. Or Mill a Wolf, Foolish a Wolf, and then sack for Celestia. I think hamster into Celestia, it just doesn't really come up, because if your opponent attacks into hamster and you grab a free Raikou, they're not going to play anything high value into that Raikou anyway. So I don't think this build is good. I'm actually going to go ahead and delete it from my builder right now. But you know what? That's that. That's how it goes sometimes. I hope you guys like this video. Leave a comment. Leave something nice. I always read the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. I want to hit 10K soon. See you guys in the next one. Peace.